Um, hey, so it's official. I'm making a FNAF series, and I'm beginning the recording soon, so stay tuned for that. The reason why I haven't posted in a while, and like the soon text, and just all that, because if you remember, the man, he, he just trapped me. And gladly I got out. But my house looks identical to his house, except it's not an empty warehouse in the middle of nowhere. So, before my FNAF series video, I want to talk about it. I want to do something. I want to end my ARG and make a real ARG theory. Like, actually, a theory. And, well, talk about when the possibility of season 2 and when can we expect it. So let's begin talking about the ARG. E with a G. So, let's begin. So, let's take a stroll down memory lane and do what we do best. Cover the ARG secret ending and, well, let's just say theorize for once. Let's go. So, it's been a while since I posted an ARG video with the video man like attacking me. And in that time, they had a couple of live streams, Royal Pear's funeral, the behind the scenes for season 1 of the ARG. No massive lore drops in the season 1, but there were still lore drops. Mostly just them talking about they want to bring in new YouTubers and they talk to Sam Buncha and honestly a lot of cool stuff. Go watch that if you on your own if you wanna, cause that video was way too had too much lore. So let's begin. This is the Shorts War secret ending posted a couple of days after the whole Short War season 1 ended. There is lore in here. Frankly, bad lore, but still lore. And I'm a theorizer. So, the correct answer is the one on the right. So after you press it, here's the one on the right. This one is pretty obvious. So I'm just gonna hit to the chase. It was obviously shot 7 times. Cause if you're like me and get over obsessive with lore, then you know how to count. Here it is. This is like uh, this is like showing that the fun orb, which sadly got destroyed, R.I.P., is saved him, and he didn't get shot, but he got shot at. And that little laugh, hee you'll understand why that's like lore later on in the video, cause I figured out what like the end credit scene means. So it's obviously perhaps this one, like duh. Cause yeah, it's perhaps. You have to trust something that says perhaps, don't you? Here's perhaps this one. Also, some of these videos range from different channels, so sure, this one's made by Johnny Razor, but it could also be made by Dana or Royal Pear or anything, honestly. That fire emoji was pretty sick, though, you have to agree. Now, to be honest, this did stump me at first. Because, as every person with a short attention span, I picked blue. Then I had to redo the whole thing, and then I picked green. Then I had to do the whole thing again. Thought maybe they're just tricking me because it's impossible. So I pressed red. Then I did the whole thing and I was like, blue then? And then I read the title. Gren. I'm sorry, Gren. That was a joke. You get it. This one was like the big lore drop. So in their stream, they said Clone VPN is no more, gone, destroyed, and it doesn't have any it doesn't exist in the lore anymore. So we could take that away. Him, but they asked who, not what, and with the voice filter and whatever that thing is, it can't be. And in the end credit scene, you saw Johnny Razor. But which one is it? This one is the Google photo when he was in a car crash, so that has to be the real one. Meanwhile, this one, if I knew who that was, I wish I knew who that was. Maybe that is who's in command? More on that later in the vid. Yo. Here it is. But that still counts as a lore drop. We already know who's in control. More on that later. Again. Read this. Like, I'm not reading this. Yeah, so, yeah. I'm not gonna be able to do this. You didn't need to go this way. There's a much easier path. Anyone who, like, knows, like, which code, like, is it like the discount code, the sponsor code? Like, if you continue, like, going through the whatever this is, then you'll, like, understand why they're giving you this. And in the stream, they did say 23, which is the most important number of the series. Like, because every single glitch and, like, lore drop happened at 23 seconds of the short. Yeah. And also, for those of you who are right now skeptical that Johnny Razor is in control and this is uncanon, Ronnie Jazer. You'll understand that later. Here it is. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. It's pretty much the whole video is just black. Thank you, Royal Pair. Yep, that's me. Also, Jolty246. Hi, and thanks. Final secret. And sadly, they tricked us. It's nothing. This is just so sad. Oh.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I've built commitments while I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie
And yes, you just got rickrolled by me.
and hurt you.
Sadly, it's not canon. And there might be some lore in You're Welcome with that face, but, like, who knows? Season 2, at least it's confirmed. So that was the final secret. I was so sad, like, we got rickrolled. And I don't think it's canon. They're not gonna make a 15-minute video about a minute and a half joke that fits in the lore of the Shorts Wars. So anyway, here's the lore of this video. This shows that all the clones actually lived and that Johnny Razor is, well, like, I'm just joking. Like, this was pretty funny when I accidentally found it. So, that's, like, all the final secrets. Time to go back to Johnny Razor's channel. The fun orb will be missed. Now, lately so far, there hasn't been any lore or anything. The only thing that I'm hoping is in Season 2 so badly is in Dano's channel. His 3D mode is just mind-blowing.
Why Freddy Fazbear's Pizza will never exist in real life. All of us have imagined how cool or how scary seeing a real-life Freddy animatronic would be. And with franchises like Chuck E. Cheese on the brink of bankruptcy or past the point of bankruptcy, multiple times, a lot of people have questioned why Scott Cawthon doesn't buy these restaurants and transform them into a real-life Freddy Fazbear. It would attract a whole
3D mode just looks so cool.
new audience and breathe fresh life into animatronic arcades. Well, sadly, Scott has come forward saying he would never do this. And while it's upsetting to hear, his reasoning is actually valid. He said that he'd never make a real version of the restaurant because he's sure that there'd be some sick freak out there who tries to recreate the events of the games. You know what I mean.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like there's just gonna be one psycho out there, and that's just gonna go around doing it all.
Killings and the stuffing into animatronic suits, and to be fair, yeah, he's right. While I do believe that humanity is good at heart, there's definitely some crazy people out there.
Hey, I've never killed a kid.
Maybe Blumhouse could do a temporary pop-up restaurant to promote the movie? I don't know. But sadly, that's...
Yeah, and just 3D mode's just so cool. And something I also hope is that Rosie and Rosie's insights.
The worst things about dating Dano and I have been dating for almost 2 years now, and while he's a great boyfriend, everyone has quirks. Right, Rosie?
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I just hope Rosie's in season 2, because Rosie and Dano fighting, and Rosie having to save Dano would just be hilarious. So, time for the actual theory. And just before my theory, I'm just so triggered about this. I almost put Royal Melon inside the channels in the ARG when it's just fake. Yeah, it isn't canon. Look at this. And that emoji at the end of the video was just so bad. I mean, just look at this. And Clone VPN isn't even canon anymore. So it just makes no sense. Alright, now time for the theory. Here's my theory. I still think some competitor YouTubers mad at them. But with the knowledge that Johnny Razor, there's multiple of him, I think the mad competitor, I don't know, Johnny Razor Live, is so mad that he cloned Johnny Razor to just hear me out. To make more clones, to sabotage them, to destroy the YouTubers. And it's only a matter of time before he succeeds. I want YouTubers like Sam Buncha and just Sam Buncha, honestly. I just want so many good shorts YouTubers to be in the series. Imagine. It would be so cool to just have a whole amount of just shorts YouTubers, new and old, before the ARG. I was already subscribed to Johnny and Dano. I honestly like them. But then after the ARG, I couldn't care less about failure. And the other one, the one with the weird bubblegum container, him, I don't even know what's he's about. But Royal Melon, I'm okay with keeping him subscribed. Royal Pear, I've been watching his videos lately, and this might be lore and might be for season 2, but seriously, it's just Bundan. That's yeah, Bundan. It's just Bundan. And I'm hoping some other channels get more time being in the ARG. Dano, himself, not Riggy, himself. Dano was kidnapped, but he never accepted the sponsor. Only Riggy did. So why was he kidnapped? There's just so many loose ends, and time to theorize when season 2 comes out. So, in the live stream, they said that they will take a break for a couple of months. couple to me is like 3 or 4. And like that seems a lot. So I'm just throwing ideas out there. Maybe around October. October, like, I think the ERG started on the 5th. So October 5th, like, I don't know. Just a good couple of months since the ARG. Plus, it is spooky season, so they could do a lot of cool stuff in the ARG. Oh, and any YouTubers that are in the ARG currently or are about to, please do something like add a cool battles in 3D mode, tell Dano that, or like do something for like spooky, or like maybe make the lore less loose and like make it like the MCU. A lot of cliffhangers, but altogether the lore makes sense until Spider-Verse. And in their live stream about behind the scenes, they said they will make as many seasons until the series just doesn't seem fresh anymore. So, like, I'm imagining 3 or 4 seasons because, like, we're YouTube. We're viewers. Our attention span's, like, really short. So, anywho, this is my last video until FNAF. Yes. I'm just, like, so happy. And, I have a bunch of really cool theories for FNAF Ruin. But, like, I'm just saying, Help Wanted for me is just, like, it's more just a side game for Scott Cawthon for me. So, like, I'm just taking big lore drops, not mini lore drops from it. Anywho, I hope I continue this channel and, like, become at least a new REM games. At least, like, minimalistically. Anywho, see ya. Oh, and here's my new, like, theory, like outro. Like, what I'm gonna say instead of catch on the flip side, or like when MatPat says, it's just a theory, a game theory. I will say, it might be a theory, but it's my theory. Thanks for watching.